In the early stages of the Clone Wars, Jedi General Anakin Skywalker was sent to the planet Taronda with his Padawan Ahsoka Tano and Captain Rex to secure a large raw material production facility which was absolutely crucial to the survival of the Republic. While there, however, Anakin encounters the dark Sith Assassin Asajj Ventress, who attempts to lure him into a trap which could result in a major separatist victory on the planet. Luckily, Anakin has his highly trusted clone captain Rex by his side to ensure that he doesn't let his anger get the best of him. So, I'm going to break down the full story of the time Captain Rex held Anakin back from fighting Asajj Ventress for the greater good of the Republic. Before we get into it, make sure to smash the subscribe button down below for more awesome Star Wars lore content. The story begins on the dry world of Taronda, where the Jedi Council has dispatched Anakin and Ahsoka along with a small detachment of the 501st to secure the production of raw materials on the planet. We immediately jump straight into the intense action as Anakin, Ahsoka and Rex are being pursued by a horde of vulture droids screeching through the thick atmosphere. Anakin and Rex are pretty concerned with their vulnerable position, but Ahsoka is having the time of her life, excited to be in the thick of the action. As the trio continue to advance forward, they are under an intense flurry of blaster fire, with Anakin warning Ahsoka to stay close to him because of the incredibly dangerous environment that they are in. Ahsoka is not pleased with Anakin's advice, sarcastically replying, "Really? Insights like that must be the reason you're the teacher and I'm the student." Ahsoka then further goes on to duck, dodge and weave through the barrage of incoming fire, eventually even becoming so confident that she exclaims to her master that she can take care of herself. Unfortunately, before she is even able to finish that sentence, however, Ahsoka is sent plummeting rapidly down into a large ravine, crashing into the bottom with a loud bang. Anakin screams out in worry for his apprentice, realizing that the large ravine will lead directly into the mineshafts below, putting Ahsoka in immense danger. Captain Rex, however, quickly interrupts his general, warning him that they have an even larger problem which is quickly approaching. Rex then alerts Anakin by pointing over a nearby cliff, where they spot a large horde of B-1 battle droids rapidly marching forward, spraying the surrounding area with a ridiculous amount of blaster fire. As the two continue plowing forward without Ahsoka by their side, Rex realizes that they need to get the wounded soldiers and civilians to safety immediately, or they will have no chance of surviving the battle. Anakin reluctantly agrees with Rex and leaves Ahsoka to fend for herself for a while the two continue to transport injured clones and others. Immediately following that, Anakin rushes to have the localized deflector shield activated as soon as all of the injured civilians are within the required radius. Eventually, the large blue shields are activated and Rex immediately sends out a transmission calling for any Republic reinforcements that may be nearby. Anakin is very happy with Captain Rex's quick thinking, but can't help but be worried about Ahsoka's safety down in the mineshafts below. Thankfully, Anakin can sense that Ahsoka is still alive through the Force, but he does quickly realize that she took some heavy injuries in the fall. Moments after finishing his sentence, Anakin is interrupted by the arrival of an immense dark presence, Asajj Ventress. Ventress sends a chilling warning to Anakin, telling him that he does not need to worry about his apprentice any longer and that she can sense Ahsoka's immense pain too. Ventress then reveals to Anakin's absolute disgust that she has sent a small unit of spider droids to find Ahsoka in an attempt to lure Anakin outside of the large deflector shield that they have set up. If Anakin leaves the deflector shield, he will immediately face a rush of blaster fire on top of rapid advances from Ventress herself, a task even Anakin would be lucky to come out alive from. This causes Anakin to snap ragefully at Ventress, warning her to not even think about hurting Ahsoka. Rex understands Anakin's anger fully because of his own experiences serving in the clone army, causing him to place his gloved hand firmly on his general's shoulder, telling him, "With all due respect, sir, don't let the witch bait you." Rex then continues to hold Anakin back from fighting Ventress, warning him that she's just trying to lure him outside. Rex even further continues to firmly stop Anakin from taking Ventress's bait, pleading with him to have faith in Ahsoka and the lessons that he has taught her over time. Meanwhile, we cut straight back to Ahsoka at the bottom of the ravine, where she took a pretty heavy injury and was badly scratched up. As she is assessing her injuries, one of the large spider droids sent by Ventress towers over the young Jedi in a threatening manner. Ahsoka then quickly realizes that she needs to get moving immediately or face instant decimation by the spider droid, causing her to leap into action out of its line of fire. Unfortunately, Ahsoka's mobility is severely impacted as she is still injured, severely limiting her ability to escape and causing her great pain. Fortunately, she quickly remembers her master's teachings and realizes that a smart warrior always knows when the right time to retreat is. Ventress then continues to taunt Anakin, saying, "I never thought I'd see the day where you cowered in safety while your pathetic little Padawan faced certain death." At this point, Anakin is absolutely seething and filling with rage, just aching to lunge forward and strike Ventress down. Rex then continues to place his hand over Anakin, ensuring that he doesn't make any decision that he will soon regret. Hilariously, Ventress's RA7 protocol droid even chimes in, saying, "He's an even bigger coward than you claimed, mistress." While this is going on, Ahsoka is having the time of her life, leaping through the air and viciously destroying any spider droids that come her way. Although she is still injured, Ahsoka maniacally continues shredding through the spiders, even taunting them as she swings her emerald green blade through their metallic circuits. Following this, Anakin is still being held back by Rex, but he badly wants to burst out of the shielded area and slice Ventress to pieces. In response, Ventress threatens to destroy the shield from the outside, much to the anger of Anakin and Rex. As this is happening, Ahsoka is still having an incredible amount of fun, diving through the mud and brutally impaling the spider droids that are hunting her. At this point, I think Ahsoka may have hit her head during the fall, because she is going absolutely crazy in the most awesome way. Ahsoka then quickly stands up through the grueling pain of her injured ankle and says, "Hi there, little present for you," before she collapses a massive section of the rocky wall onto the spider droid. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of this crazy maniacal version of Ahsoka. At this point, Rex can do no more to prevent Anakin from facing Ventress one-on-one, causing him to place his hand on the shield, strongly considering lunging at the Night Sister. Ventress arrogantly continues taunting Anakin on the outside of the shield, but her protocol droid quickly attempts to get her attention, sending her flying off into an intense rage, demanding to know why the metallic abomination has interrupted her. After taking the furious words of Ventress into account, the protocol droid quickly alerts her that medium-range scanners in the area have detected a Republic Star Destroyer headed directly towards the planet. This deeply angers Ventress, but she has no choice but to concede the battle and give Skywalker the victory on this day. Really, you can thank Captain Rex for this victory also, because if he was unable to stop Anakin from bursting with fury at Ventress, it's pretty likely that she would have been able to take the shields down and decimate the civilians and the injured clones in the area. Following this, Rex proudly exclaims to the civilians and the other soldiers in the area that the separatists are retreating from the planet in a panic before disabling the deflector shield so that it can recharge. Anakin's mind then immediately rushes to Ahsoka and how he is going to rescue her. Just as he is about to begin the rescue attempt, Ahsoka emerges from the shadowy ravine and climbs out, telling Anakin, "Told you I can take care of myself," but admits that she will need some medical attention for her ankle. And to end the story, Anakin tells his Padawan that she needs to be ready to join the trade negotiations with the miners on the planet immediately, making Ahsoka annoyed that he wasn't worried about her safety. Awesomely though, Anakin responds to Ahsoka telling her, "Why would I be worried? I had faith in your ability to survive. You have a great teacher." This leaves Ahsoka smiling as her master walks off to continue with the mission. So that is the story of how Captain Rex held Anakin back from fighting Ventress, while Ahsoka was left to fend for herself in a dark ravine against a horde of incoming spider droids. Thanks so much for watching, really hope you enjoyed the video. Cheers guys, hope to see you in the next one.